Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to create this responsive portfolio website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Then the source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share and subscribe. You can see the typing effect on the name video developer, web developer. This is done by using typed JavaScript library. You can see the hover effect on the button, and you can see the hover effect on the social media icons, and you can see the Glassmorphism effect on the profile image. Then if you go to the skills section, you can see the box shadow effect and how neatly we have uh, designed the entire skill sets, and you can see how we integrated the icons into the skill sections, and you can see 70%, 60%. It gives a very professional look to your portfolio. Then you can see the hover effect on the navbar also. You can see this is the education section. They are aligned one after the another using flex. Then we have career. In the career you can see the box shadow effect around each and every goals. You can see how professional it looks. Then we have hobbies, then testimonial section. You can see how neatly we have designed them, the curvature and entire circle inside which we have aligned our image. It gives a very professional look to a website. This is one of the latest types of portfolios that are in design, that is using glassmorphism and having a gradient background. You can see now we are in the contact form. You can see how they are aligned one on the another, and the icons. You can see the email. This entire website is also available in mobile version. This is entirely responsive. Let me show you that. This is the mobile version of the website. You can see the navbar here. We can move to the scroll section, skills section. You can see the effect of navbar, how neatly we have aligned the entire sections. The entire website is made using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Try to build this website by your own. Take the reference code which is available in the description. Definitely try to visit the channel for more amazing content. And if you like the website, please like, share and subscribe. It gives a very much time efforts for building such websites and deploying them to you. And the full tutorial, line by line tutorial, will be available in the website, in the YouTube channel. Please try to visit there for more for learning HTML, CSS and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So now let's go through line by line code. So we are going to create this portfolio website. You can see this is the home page of the website. Now let's go through the index.html file. So you can see the in the head section, you can see the meta tags, and you can see the title element, that is responsive portfolio tag. Then we have link tag for to link our style.css file. You can see this is the style.css file. Then we have another link tag to have a favicon png to set. You can see the favicon. Let me show you the png. This is the favicon. We have linked it in our head section. Then we have linked this font awesome icon link to our index.html file, and we also link the box icons to our index.html file. You can see these icons here. You can see the social media icons. These icons you can see here also, contact me beside. These icons are fetched from this font awesome and box icons server. Then let's go to the body section. In the body section we can go to the header section. In the header section, we have an anchor tag to represent the logo, that is Abhiram. Then we have a div, that is navbar. We have anchor tags, that is home, skills, education, career, hobbies, and testimonials. And we have reference. We have added H reference to each and every link. You can see for each and every skill set we have an HTML page. You can see here also we have skills, testimonial, education, career. So these all are HTML files. We have linked them to our navbar section using anchor tags. Then we have another div for having the contact me, uh, and we have another box icon for our menu bar. So this div is for the mobile version. So in the mobile version, we don't have a large space like we have in the desktop version. You can see here we have very large space, so we can have the navbar. But in the mobile version, the size of the screen is very small. So we have to add our navbar, and we have to display it on when we click on a nav button, nav button. That div is mentioned here. Now let's go through the code simultaneously. Let's go to style.css. We have imported Google Fonts by using method import URL method. Then we have default values, that is padding 0, margin 0, box sizing is border box, font family is pop-in, sans serif, text decoration is none, style is none. So it will apply to all those HTML tags that which we have referenced using class and IDs. Then we are going to apply the CSS file, CSS styles to them. For all those values, we have default values here. Then we have root element. Whatever the values that you want to use multiple times in the website, you can mention all those values in one section. That section is root section, and you can simply call them by using var. You can see here body background var of BG color. So you don't have to write all this code again, but you can just refer them by using var element. Then we have body element. For the body element, we are adding minimum height, background color, and color. Then we have header. We can see header is fixed. Header position is fixed. Width is 100%. Top is 0, right is 0. Z index is 115. So whichever Z index has the highest value, it will be shown in the top. That is, it will have the highest preference. And you can see display is flex, align items is center, justify content is space evenly. So in the header section, we have three sections. One is the logo, that is Abhiram. Then we have navbar section, and then we have contact me button. And so we are by using flex, we are dividing space evenly between them. You can see how evenly spaced they are aligned between three sections. Next we have background is transparent. That is the reason we are having the body color to the header section also. Next, padding is given. Padding is 28 pixel, left and right, 0 pixel, top and bottom. You can see 28 pixel to left and right, and top and bottom is 0 pixel. Then we can go to header dot scroll, background filter will be blurred. So uh, whenever you want to scroll down, you can see that whatever this section goes underneath the header section, so the entire header will look like a glass slide, and the underlying data will be in blurred formats by using this, because we added background filter equal to blur. Then we have logo. For the logo, we have use display flex, align center. Then for the logo main icon, we have given the width and background color to it. Then we have the logo span. Then we have navbar. For the navbar, we are giving display equal to flex. So all the items are aligned with equal space. You can see all home, skills, education, career, hobbies, and testimonials are aligned equally at space because we applied display equal to flex. And for the anchor tags, we have position is relative. We have added the color, font size, font weight, padding 5 pixel to each section, and then we had a margin 0 pixel and 20 pixel. You can see the 20 pixel gap between each and every section. Then you can see transition all 90 seconds, that this display flex justify content center. This transition effect is that whenever you hover onto any of the sections, you can see an underline above that particular section. Above that particular section, showing. It's unsoluble here, but you can see an underline above it. For that transition effect, we are having transition all dot 50 seconds is you can see that by using the before, by adding the before element to the anchor tags, that is position is absolute, top is 0, width equal to 0 pixel, height equal to 2 pixel, that is the that is thickness of the line. We have border radius is 10 pixels, so it gives a curved edges to the both sides of the line, and background color is added, that is text color. Transition all 0.3 second and opacity is 0. So whenever you hover, this is just for the before, that is, yeah, we want a scroll bar, we want a line above the particular section. For that we have used before. But when should it get activated is that whenever we hover onto the anchor element, that is, you can see here navbar, and the navbar, whenever we hover onto anchor elements, then we want the before element to display, then width equal to 100%, opacity equal to 1. We can see here width is 0 pixel, so it won't show in the bar. So whenever you hover onto the anchor element, then width equal to 100%, so we'll get an scroll bar above the particular section, Next, we have navbar anchor hover. For that, we are also having color equal to main color. We are changing the color. You can see here into indigo color. So whenever you hover or whenever the link is active, you can see whenever the link is active, at that time also we are having the main color above it. Then we have header main element, that is display flex align items to center. So you can see these both are aligned at exactly at the center, one beside each, the tag as well as the icon. Next we have header main anchor tag, for which we are mentioning the width and justify content is right. Then we have color, font size, font weight and transition. You can see icon, then user icon. For the user we are applying display flex align item to center, and for the user I tag, that is I icon, you can see here I icon. For that we are adding font size is 28 pixel, margin right is 7 pixel. So main a hover, so whenever you hover on the anchor tags, you can see the change in icon. Then we have the menu icon. This menu icon will be only visible in the mobile version. We have font size, color and cursor pointer, and z index is given to it, and displays none. So we don't want the menu icon to be displayed in the desktop version, so we are keeping display equal to none. In the mobile version, by using the responsive web design, we will be able we will make this display equal to visible, then the menu icon will be visible to the user, and whenever he clicks on that menu icon, we can append the navbar into the website. Next we have import section. So let's go to the index.html file. So we have completed the first header section. Then we have next section is the page. Then the section is about section. You can see class about, ID is about. In the about section we have about content, and then we have the first one, that is our image, portfolio image. Then we have secondary for our information, that is I am Abhiram and I am this span typed class IAM is used for the effect of typing effect, that is by using the JavaScript. You can see here by using type.js JavaScript library, we're gonna have this function. In by using this span element, what we are doing is that we're gonna make each and every string, that is we have providing graphic designer, video editor, web developer. So one after the another, they will be displayed in this particular in the span element in a typed format, that is one letter after the another letter will be displayed in the uh, main page, that is in the home section. You can see web developer. So in the place of, you can see a small line, it will erase the entire thing and will create a new word, that is graphic designer. So whatever the words that we have mentioned in this strings, those will be displayed one after the another. Then we have paragraph tag for more information. Then we have div for buttons. One is download CV button, and we have contact me button. So now let's go to the about section CSS, so that we can do it continuously. Then we have about, we have width equal to 100%, padding top is 150 pixel. You can see padding top. above the top of this both elements, the space is 120 pixel. Then we have minimum height, minimum width equal to 250 pixel. Then we have displays flex. We have displays flex. Justify content is center, align items is center. So we are going to align both the content, that is about content and a portfolio image. We are aligning both of them at the exactly at the center of the page by using display flex. Justify content is center, align items is center. Then we have about content, and here we are using max width, and we have added the padding, and we are aligning both elements exactly at the center, and flex direction is in row format. Then we have column left and column right. The column left, you can see this is the left column and this is the right column. So for both of them we have added the text. Text align is left, max width is 70%. You can see it is taking 70% of the entire width, and we are aligning all the elements towards the left side. That is the reason you can see a linear way of information that is aligned here. Next we have column right. For that we are giving order equal to 1, width equal to fit content, displays flex, align items is center, and justify content is left. You can see we are aligning it at the exactly at the center of for the element. Then we have column right image. For the column right image, we have providing the values, that is max width, margin left. Then border radius we are providing. You can see the border radius. You can see curved edges for 3 sides and one semicircle effect edge at one particular end. By using the border radius, you can see 20 pixel, 100 pixel is for the right edge, 20 pixel is for both left, bottom and top elements edges. Then we have order board dot text. For the text, we have mentioning font size, font weight is bold, color is text color. You can see for this text, we are adding bold color to it. Then we have about IAM. This about IAM, you can see for that we are adding the color indigo for this value, that is web developer typing value. Then we have about P for the paragraph element. We added the values, font size, font weight, margin top, that is 20 pixel. You can see the gap above the paragraph element, that is 20 pixels of distance. Then you can see now we have about buttons. For the buttons, we are adding margin top is 20 pixel, displays flex, column gap is 20 pixel. So the top for the above top we are adding 20 pixel gap, and column gap is nothing but we are using displays flex. So both are aligned one after the another. But to have the space between them, we are adding column gap is equal to 20 pixel. To separate both of them, we are adding column gap equal to 20 pixel. Then we have about A, that is for anchor tag. For the anchor elements, we are adding padding equal to 10 pixel and 20 pixel. You can see in the anchor tag. For the anchor tag, we are adding 10 pixel top and bottom. Right and left is 20 pixel. You can see. Then we are adding border radius is 5 pixel. You can see curved edges for the buttons, for both the buttons. Then we have text decoration is done, font size, font weight is given, transition is 0.3 seconds. That is whenever you can see about a anchor is forward, the background color will change. So for that, the change in background color takes place in 0.3 seconds. So whenever you hover onto these buttons. Then we have about button, that is color, background color is transparent, outline is 2 pixels solid, where main color you can see that is for the second one. You can see the background is transparent, that is why you can see the background orange color for the button, and you have outline is 2 pixel, and we are added the main color to as a background color, outline color to it. So you can see border color is in the main color, that is indigo purple color, and whenever you hover onto it we get these colors. Then we have nav touch glass, position is fixed, display is none, top is 0, width is 100%, height is 100%, background color is the RGBA color we have used, backdrop filter is blur, cursor pointer z index is 100. So this nav touch close is nothing but this is the nav bar that we gonna have in the mobile version, and it is fixed. So you can see it displays none. So it is invisible. It will be outside of the main screen. So whenever we gonna nav touch close open display equal to block, you can see that whenever let me show you the button. You can see here we have in the header section we have a div, and in that div we have a menu icon. So whenever you click on this menu icon, what will happen is that it will trigger trigger nav touch class open will be added to the particular nav element. Then for that element we are going to add displays none. So for it will become displays block. So automatically the nav bar will be displayed in the mobile version. This you can see in the script.js also. That let me explain here itself. So first we are creating a uh, uh, menu by referring to menu icon.js. Then we are menu icon by using the menu icon we have here in the index.html. You can see menu icon id is given to menu icon bar. Then we have navbar. We have linked it to navbar element. Then we have nav tc.js. We are creating two values. Here, what we are doing is that whenever we click on the menu button, so on click, we can add class list toggle pxx, class list toggle open, class list toggle nav touch close open. So these three values will be added to uh, the menu icon. So for this menu one, we're gonna add these values. So what will happen? So whenever we gonna click on this button, the nav touch close open will be added. It will added means that display will change into block type. So from none to block. So whenever it is none, it is invisible to us. And when it is display block, it will come into the mainframe of the mobile screen, and it will display the entire nav bar. That is done here. And whenever we are clicking on nav tc online on click, that is nothing but nav tc is nothing but the nav links. You have here the nav bar has nav links, right? Whenever we click on the particular section of link, we want to move to that particular reference value that we have mentioned here. For the skills we have mentioned skills.html. So we want to move to the skills.html file. So for that we are creating a function here. So that is whenever you click on it, we will move to that particular we will open the particular section. Then the nav bar will close automatically, and it will remove. You can see here it will remove open, it will remove the nav touch close open. Then it will remove nav tcz nav lrtc. So what will happen is that whenever you click on the nav link, whenever you click on any of the link, it will move to that particular reference value that is provided in the anchor tag, and it will automatically remove all these class values that we have added to the menu icon. So once they are removed, the display will be the display value for the nav bar will be none. So it will move out of the mobile screen. It will be invisible to us. So that code is done here. And then we have, when the user scrolls down, uh, the nav bar, you can see that whenever we are in the home section, or whenever we are in the, let me show you the image. 1 second. So this is the home section, right? So whenever we are scrolling downwards, we don't want the nav bar to be visible to us. It will be hidden. And whenever we try to come back to the starting page, and automatically it will show the nav bar on that particular page itself. Even in the about page, even in the careers or contact pages also, it will showcase. That code is added here. That is on scroll. So Windows is a function that we have. The on scroll means whenever we are going to scroll like this in the website, then it will get the value, and that value we're going to add scrolled value to the particular nav bar. So uh, it will display the nav bar when we are scrolling downwards, and it will hide the nav bar when we are scrolling upwards. So that functionality is created here by using if else clause. You can see if current scroll is 0, So we will get element by class list header dot remove scroll. So we'll remove the scrolled CSS file. And whenever if nav RTC classes contains nav touch close up class 1, it will return. And if we have scroll up or down, so whenever we have the scroll upwards, then we want the top equal to 0, right? So we want the scroll top version equal to minus 100, because if we gonna scroll downwards, we want the nav bar to be hidden, so it will move minus 100 pixels, means it will go outside of the outside of the desktop size. So that is added when to the else condition. If we go back like I am scrolling top first, then it will become top equal to 0, and it will display the entire nav bar. So this is the JavaScript code for the nav bar. Then we can go to the media queries for header and about section. For each and every index.html, I've added the code for the desktop, then I've added for the mobile version. Then we will go to the next section, that is for the skills we will go to the skills.html file, and we will repeat the same process. So that I can give you a continuous flow from desktop version to mobile version for each and every section, each and every HTML file. So now we are in the by using the edit media max width is 1200 pixel. This is for the desktop version. We want the header values to be like this, that is padding, transition, justify content is space between. So remember that what is responsive web design is nothing but based on the screen size of the particular device that we are holding, like mobile desktop or tab version. By using the screen size values, we're gonna change minor changes in the code values, so that our website will be very appeasing, and it will be, give a professional look in those particular devices also. So that is nothing but responsive web design. And for the desktop version, we have given navbar anchor values and for the header values. And this is for the mobile version. You can see about content displays block, padding is 0 pixel, max width is 100%, height is 100%. Then about content, these values won't change. They have very small minor values, like you want the data to align in the column value because the size of the device is small, or you want to change the margin or font size values. You can see here font size, I'm changing the font size values because I don't want very large size on the mobile version. I want small size. You see the desktop version, I hope these values should be in large scale, because we are in the desktop version. It will give a very good look to the desktop version screen. If you are looking very small size in the desktop version, you have to zoom in, and you have to see the text. But in the mobile version, we don't want the size to be very over large that it goes outside of the entire screen. We want the size to be equivalent to that of the mobile screen size. So we change the font size and font weight values. We can see these values will change, and whenever we have elements that are, you can see we have both the text and image, because we have in the desktop version we have displayed it beside each other. But in the mobile version, is it possible to have both of them at one place? Means it is no, because we cannot have that much space. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna align both of them in the one after the another by changing the display values. By changing the display values, we gonna change the look of those elements, and we'll place one after the another. Those values are arranged here. Then we can go to max width is 1100 pixel. This is the desktop version. You can see menu icon. They're not very high changes are available. There are only small changes we are doing, that is position. We are changing the positions, we are changing the font size values, and we are changing padding values. Then we have maba. These are the values. We have no similar values. Next we can go to the contact main. For the contact main and contact fill, this is for the mobile show that this is for the contact file. You can see here, this is the contact.js, contact.html file. For the contact file, you can see the header element is same for the all the items, so I'm not going to explain again. This is the contact form we have. For that we have the CSS here. we are having display flex, align items is center, justify content is center. Let me show you the contact image so that you can understand. You can see this is the contact form that we have implied on. Just one second. Just one second. So this is the one. So here what we are doing is that we are adding display flex, align items is center, justify content is center. So both the files are aligned exactly at the center, both sections. Then you can see in the content.html that we have uh, a div element that says main div contact main, and we have the contact section. So in this section we have two sections. One is we have the information that is about Gmail, my phone contact and address by using div elements. We have three div elements in which we have Gmail information and phone information and address information. Then we have another section that is for the contact form section. In this we have the form element, form HTML. By using the form HTML, we are using label, that is name, input tag, and we are mentioning the type element, that is what type of information that you want the user to place, that is text here. And by adding the required attribute to the input element, if the user doesn't give any input to that particular element, then it will showcase an error that you have to fill this value. And we have input type is email, so that you have to mention at the date gmail.com. It gives a validation to every time that if the user is providing the at the date gmail.com or not. If it doesn't, it will show as an error. Then we have text area. So whenever you don't have, whenever you want more space, like you can see for the message box we want more space, so we added the text area tag, and for the tag we are using rows equal to 5. By mentioning the rows and column values, you can increase the size of the text area that you want to give to the user to enter data. Then we have button, that is submit button, and we have div elements for contact load and div element to submit button. You can see here for submit button. So for this we are adding the CSS. Let me show you. So we are having two sections, right? One is the data section and one is the form section. You can see here also, one is the data section, that is email, phone and address, and another one is the contact form. So that is the reason we are adding displays flex, align items is center and justify content is center. So both of aligned are exactly the center, and we are using contact full. So minimum width is given, displays flex, align item center, justify content is center, and this mobile show. This mobile show is nothing but the uh, position is absolute and visibility is hidden. So next we have the contact section. Here you can see flex direction is column because we are using border top. Border top is 2 pixel solid, and we have border bottom 2 pixel solid. Bottom left is 2 pixel solid. You can see these border values. Then you can see border the border top, left and bottom, three border values we have given, and we have given border radius values also. Then we have box shadow effect. You can see the box shadow effect around the box, like shaded effect around them. Then we have backdrop filter, blur, displays flex, and just align item to center. You can see all are aligned exactly at the center of the base, and they are aligned equally spaced. Then we have text, flex and then we have the icon. For the icon tags, we have given the width, and we have given border 2.5 pixel solid main color, and border radius is 100 pixel. So you can see the circle around the icon, uh, icon, and we are giving the color to it. Font size, display flex, align item to center, justify content is center. So we are aligning the icon exactly at the center of the circle. Next we have placeholder, width is fit content, height is fit content. display flex, align item to center. So you can see this is for the box input box elements. So all the data will be aligned exactly at the center of the divs of the input elements. Then we have info, fit, content and padding. Then we have the contact form. For the contact form, we are using text align is a center. We are adding the padding in border to it, 2 pixel solid to all sides. You can see because we don't have the fourth side for the information side, so we didn't add any border to it. But for the contact form, we have 4 sides visible, so we're gonna add 4 sides border. Next, we have box shadow effect, and we have border right 2 pixel solid, and border radius is 10 pixel. You can see the border radius, that is curved edges, lightly curved edges. Then we have CS top, that is displays flex direction is column, align items is center, so width equal to 100%, padding height is 15 pixel. Then these all values for the H1 element, form H1 elements, that is for the names, that is name, email and message. For that we are adding the font size and color values. You can see. Next we added displays none, center and align items is center. Here we have given this display function, that is displays flex, with the show button, that is whenever we click on the submit button, whenever we click on the submit button, we will get an animation effect like loading effect, and that loading effect is done here. You can see that box, this flex, x direction is column, distribute content is center, align item is center. So for that, see icons, we're gonna add the animation effect to it by using these values, and we have added for C icon and text OK values. Then we have the contact name label. For the label, we have given the value. Then we have text, email and text area. For that, we are adding this width and margin values for the boxes. Then text area, then we have other values. Then we will show the icons. And for the type, that is type submit, this is how you, if you want to get a particular element with any particular information that you know, you can, by using the type element, here we have access to submit button, that is type equal to submit. For that we are adding the background color is name color is white, padding, border radius is none, border radius is 5 pixel. You can see lightly curved edges for the submit button. In cursor pointer 0.3 seconds, so whenever you hover onto it, the background color will change. Then we have the line. This is the line loading effect. You can see this loading effect will happen whenever you click on the submit button. It will load. It will give a loading effect to you. The lines will continuously animate. Let me show you here. You can see animation loading a 1.5 second, 1 second infinity. So it will continuously move, like it gives a loading effect that you can see in most of the website. The loading effect is created here, and for that loading effect we are using keyframes, and loading view 0% is height is 15 pixel, 50% height is 35 pixel, 100% is 15 pixel. So it is small 15 pixel, then it will be like 30 pixel, and it will come back to 15 pixel. So it gives a very loading animation effect to the submit button. And this is for the mobile version. You can see the things that will change in the responsive design is that position values will change, the display values will change, and font size values will change. So these all is unnecessary. You can just go through the code. It is very easy because we are not creating any new elements here. We are just changing the values that we have already written for the desktop version. If you understand the desktop version of the website, it is very easy for you to change the small values in the mobile version. Definitely try to remember it, because responsive web design is very important topic, and it is one of the most used uh, one nowadays. So next we have the skills main section. So let's go to the skills section. You can see this is the skills section. Just one second. So a header element I already explained to you. So let's go directly to the skills section. So we have a div element that is my skills, that is a heading. Let me show you the image so that I can explain you. Just one second. Section we have the skills image. This is the skills image, and we have the heading as my skills and underline. That is done here. My skills and borderline. We are going to use the CSS one here. You can see skill main width is 100%, padding top is 95 pixels, display flex, display content is center, alignment item is center. You can see every item is aligned exactly at the center of the page. Then we have skill section for that we have given the width, and for the header, this is exactly the same. So header is nothing but here we can see we have header as div, and in that div we have the title and we have the border line, and we want both of them to be aligned one after the another, that is in the column format. So we have given flex direction is column, justify content is center, align item is center, margin bottom is 40 pixel, and text font by font size is given to it, width is given to the border line, that is 148 pixel, height is 4 pixel. You can see the line height, that is 4 pixel. Then we have background color is given to it, and we have the skills section. The skills section is the two uh, body sections you can see here. One is technical skills section, and we have professional skills section. So we are dividing them both by using display flex. Flex direction is row, justify content is space around. So around both of them the space is added. You can see this side, center, and above, and bottom, and on to the other end. So adding spaces around the one is nothing but a space around value, that is visible and space around value. You can see here. Now we are in the skill section, so we are dividing the entire div is skill div. We are using two divs, that is one is technical skills div, and we have another div is professional skills div, and both of the divs are aligned inside one div, that is technical skills full group div. So inside that we have three divs, the one each for one element, that is for the HTML, and we have the div write the data, and we have progress block, that is 70%, and progress bar. This bar is important for us. Progress bar and progress percentage. You can see here we have purple color that indicates the progress percentage, and we have it information that is 70%. This you can see 60%. This is done by using this HTML value, by using div value here. This progress bar and progress percentage, and by using this class values we're gonna generate those bar values here in the styles.css file. So, and similar values copied again 3 to 4 times. Then we have copied the entire element from the technical skills block div to the bottom, and we have changed the values. This is the exact code for the both the elements. So now let's go to the style.css. You can see for the skills group row we are given width is 400 pixel, border is 2 pixel solid white in color. You can see the border is white in color, which is 2 pixel in solid. Then we have the padding and margin left and margin right values. Padding values are given, box shadow effect is given to it, and for that we are giving the responsive web design. That is for the mobile version, we want this section to have width equal to 18%. Minimum width is 250 pixels. This is for the mobile version, so that it will display one after the another automatically. So we have the Facebook header. This is the header section. Then we have the border line. Now border line is nothing but you can see the underline effect of the skills heading, and we have the border line. You can see for the technical skills and for the professional skills. For that we are adding the border line. You can see width is 100%, height is 4 pixel, border radius is 100 pixel. Background color is given, margin top and margin bottom is given. Margin top is 5 pixel, margin bottom is 25 pixel. You can see top is 5 pixel, bottom 25 pixel gap below the bar. Then we have the skill, that is for the each and every section. We have display flex direction is row. You can see how they are aligned one beside, that is icon, data, then the bar. Everything comes under one section. Then we have skills block. Then we have icon displays text, align it justify content is center, and align it is center. Then we have icon image, and icon image we are adding the icon exactly at the center. You can see we are adding the icon exactly at the center of the page. And we have progress block. So this is important. So progress block width is fit content, height is fit content, padding is given to it, border radius is 50 pixel, margin top is 5 pixel, margin left is 50%. You can see the values here. Then we have progress bar. For the progress bar, we have width equal to 100%, height is 1 pixel, margin top is 5 pixel, and background is in gray color. You can see this bar before the line entire line that leaves in gray color, and we can specify how much percentage it is the stable proficiency is there. That percentage of information is will change into indigo color. But first we are going to create the base value, that is by using the base bar, that which will be in the gray color. That is done here. That is done here. Then we have 3% value with equal to 50%, height equal to 7 pixel, border radius is 20 pixel, background color is main color. You can see the skills percentage, that is here you can see 70%, and we are adding a border radius to it. Then we have block header, block section, on progress block, progress percentage. So this will be for each and every section. You can see for the HTML section, we have margin left equal to 70%. So you will get 70% of indigo color, which present that 70% proficiency value. Then we have for the progress percentage, we are mentioning with equal to 70%. So you can see here the value is mentioned is 70%. So similar way we are doing it for CSS, for JS, for Python, for communication, and for the teamwork, management, and creativity. So entire sections, this is the code. We're gonna repeat the code for each and every section, and we can mention that the percentage of proficiency that we want to display in the section, which is 70, 60, 50, 55, and 85, 70, 65, and 80. You can see that by using the CSS, how we have mentioned the values. Then we can go to the education section. Let me show you the education. This is the education section, and we can show the education.html file. This is the education.html file. So we have already seen the header and name. So I'm gonna go to the education section. So in the education section, we have the div. First of all, that is portfolio image. Then we have the div for line. That line you can see. This is the line. For that we are using div to create that line. And we have another div, that is text. That is the information about the particular study that you are doing. About the study that you are doing. You can see in the image the information. And then we have the exact code is copied again, and each time we are copying the code, we're gonna change the value. Here you can see study first, then we have study second for the second value, and study third for third value, so that we can add individual CSS values to it. So we're gonna go to the CSS. So education main, we are adding padding top is equal to 150 pixel. You can see top we are adding 150 pixel, and with this 100% displays flex, justify content is center, flex direction is row. You can see they're aligned exactly at the center, and the direction of flow is from row direction. Then we have education section, and for each section we have width equal to fit content. Minimum width is 700 pixel, maximum width is 800 pixel. Displays flex direction is column, and align items is center. You can see they're aligned exactly as center, and one after the another the section is displayed because flex direction is in the column direction. Then we have for the study, displays flex direction is row. You can see one section, then we have the image, then we have the bar, then we have the data. So they're aligned in the row direction. Then we have image. For the image, we have given the values, border values, image width that we have mentioned here for the particular image. Then we have the line. For the line, minimum width is 2.5 pixel, height is 180 pixel. Then we have margin top is auto, margin bottom is auto, and we have mentioned the border radius is 10 pixel. You can see curved small edge at the border to give the line for the line, and we have given the background color is the main color. You can see indigo color is added to it. Then for the image order to 1 0, this is for the order that we have mentioned here. That is, first the image will display, then the line will display, and then the data will display. This is the order that we have mentioned by using these values. Then we have the responsive design. It is for the mobile design. We want to change the study values. So for that, we're going to use text directions column, and border is 2 pixels solid. You can see this is going to create an entire border section uh, in the mobile version, and we are adding the box shadow background filter, back background filter to it. In the responsive design, we are changing the values. You can see width is 85%, width is 250 pixel for the image. But in the desktop version, you can see in the desktop version, we have 300 pixel of width for the image. So these values, width values, font size values will change most of the time. These values will change in the responsive design. So it is not a very big thing, scary thing to move away. Try to learn the responsive web design, and you can see by changing the flex direction to column, because in the desktop version we have aligned in the row format, but in the mobile version we don't have that much space, so we can align them in the column version, that is one after the another. That is, first we get the image, then line, then we get the data. So that order is also mentioned here. So first we get an image, then we get the line, then we get the text. Then header is aligned with the center, name is aligned at the center. Then we have the year and text. You can see this is for the values that we are given. That is below institute name, the timeline, the data, small information about the study. Header is already, we have talked about the header. You can see. Then name, year and text, we have given the values. This one is not needed. Next we can go to the career section. Next we can go to the career section. Let me go to the career section. So this is the career section we have, and easy for you to understand, so that if I have the image alongside. Next we can go to the career.html file. You can see this is the career.html. The head section is common, so I'm not going to explain it again. And the career section, we have the div, and inside that div elements we have the career header element, that is professional summary, and then we have in that we have another div to mention all the data. You can see it in the image professional summary. Then we have information by using the paragraph tag, that is div element that we have given here. Then we have the second div, that is career goals. Career goals is the second div. You can see here the second div, so career goals, which has short-term and long-term goals. For that, we have used div elements here. So for the goals, is the entire group div, and we have divided it by using two another divs. One is short-term goals div, and one is long-term goals div. In the short-term goals div, we have another div to mention the title, that is short-term goals, and we have another div to mention the goals that we want to gain by using the div element. Similar thing goes for the long-term goals also. So now let's go to the styles.css. The career main, width is 100%, padding top is 150 pixel, space flex, justify content is center, align items is center. So all these values are aligned exactly at the center. You can see in the image exactly at the center. Then we have Then you can see for the career section, the maximum width is 100 pixel, padding is given. And for the career header, width is fixed content, and we have align margin left and margin right is auto, so that it will be aligned exactly in the center. That is professional summary heading. Then we have text. For the text, we have given font size, font weight, padding, margin left and margin right. Border is given 2 pixels solid white main color. You can see the border around that. Around it. Then we have header line, the line that you can see. This is the line. For that, we have the style here. The line width is given, height is 4 pixel, background color and border radius. And you can go for the text values, then career goals. Then we have goals. For the goals, we are using display flex, space evenly, flex direction is row. You can see the row direction they are aligned. Then we have goals header. For the header, if it content display flex, line into center, flex direction is column. You can see the column direction for each and every goal is aligned. That is for the short-term goals. You can see develop technical skills in your development. Then you have the value below it. This flex direction is column. That is gain for practical experience with collaboration. For that, we have given values here. And header line, text value, then text values, text row. This row is nothing but you can see here develop technical skills in web development. This entire box is the row value that we have here, text row value. For that, font weight, font values are given, border is 2 pixels solid, so that we get a white border around that particular text. And we have TR icon. This icon is nothing but the drop icon. You can see here, circle icon that is mentioned here. For that, we are giving margin right, right, border radius 50%, so that we can get a exact circle. Then we have border radius, background color is given to it. Then hobby section, and we go to the hobby section. This is the hobby section. We can show you the code. This is the hobby section, and I have already explained you the header section. So go directly into the hobbies section, and in the hobbies section we have uh, the, we have a total of 4 hobby sections. You can see this is the hobby 1 section, hobby 2, hobby 2, hobby 3. Now we have 2 rows. This is the row first. In the row first we have two hobbies, and in the row second we have 2 hobbies, third and fourth. So each and every hobby has a div for the image and another div for a heading, that is traveling, and header line. You can see the line below it. Then we have another div for the text that we're going to mention. This exact code is copied again for 4 times for all the hobbies. That is total of 4 hobbies. And for that, we have the CSS here. Display flex, justify content is center, align items is center. So all the elements are aligned exactly at the center of the web page. Then we have hobby section, display flex, text direction is column, align items is center, padding is 0 and 10 pixel. Then we have hobbies header. Header is nothing but the heading, my header, and we have the underline. I've explained you again, this header text and put underline. Then we have section and rows. Then we have justify content is center, text direction is row, flex wrap is right. And you can see row first, row second, and hobbies. These are for the sections we have here. You can see we have total 2 rows. You can see this is the row first. In the row first we have 2 hobbies, and in the row second we have 2 hobbies. For that we have aligned the values, and for the hobbies we have display flex. Flex direction is column, align items is center. You can see in the image all the data is aligned exactly at the center, and we have a border 2 pixel solid white color. You can see here, and we have box shadow effect around the hobbies section. can see shadow effect around them, which gives a 3D look to the card. And this is for the mobile version 650. Flex direction is column. So what will happen is that in the mobile version we don't have this much space, right? So each and every hobby will be displayed one after the another, one after the another. So we have flex direction is column. Then we have the hobbies main section. That is header element. We have already learned this, and header line, this line, this line effect that we have already seen for the sections. Text main. Then we have the testimonial section. Then we have the testimonial section. Let me show you the testimonial image first. It's the testimonial section. Go to the testimonial code. So let me go to the top. We have already talked about the header, so I'm not going to repeat it again. So now let's go to the testimonial section. In that we have first a div, that is what others say about me. This is the heading, the header text and header line. We can see heading text and header line. For that we have used this first div, and the second div we have used the class section, and we have the information about each and every person that have given testimonials on us. We have like 4 in here. So you can see first in the first div we have portfolio image. Then we have in the second div we have the content, that is the name, the designation that we are doing, and we have a div for line. You can see we have a small line, and then we have the information, the testimonial that has been given by the person by using a div with classes text. So the same piece of code is repeated again for the second, for the third, and for the fourth testimonials. So now let's go to the CSS. Displays flex, justify content is center. So all the items are aligned exactly at the center. And we want testimonial section. Flex direction is flex. Flex direction is column. Align items to center. You can see one after the another. They are aligned exactly at the center. Next we have header element. We have talked about this. Header text, header line. This line is nothing but you can see here. This line element that we have talked previously. Section row. Then we have block. Then for the block images, how we are gonna add the images. We can see here the border radius is 110 pixel, 20 pixel, 20 pixel, 19 pixel. So this is for the this one you can see the curve. For the curve we are using this border radius value. Then we have images display flex, align item to center. So the image is aligned exactly at the center in the circle. Then we have content. For the content we are adding display flex, flex direction is column, justify content is space error. So the content is aligned at the center and space is added around the content. You can see space is added around they are not touching the borders. Content row, line, name, description for each and every value. We are giving the font size and font row. And this is for the desktop version. Column gap is 25 pixel. It is nothing but the distance between each and every section we are adding, that is 25 pixel. The desktop version. Mobile version, we want flex directions column, and the reason for flex directions column is that we don't have this much amount of space in the mobile version, so we want them to be displayed one after the another in a single mobile screen. You can see one after the another will be displayed exactly in the center. That is done here. That is another center. Image value, name, description values have been changed, and their alignment is text line is center, so all the items are aligned exactly in the center. Page we have displays height is 100 VH, displays flex direction is column, justify to comparative space between the gap is 50 pixel. Now this is for the page. Then we have the footer element. The home section you can see the footer. So here you can see all rights wizard and the social media icons. For that we have the footer element, and you can see the footer. We have the first div for all rights reserved, and we have second div for social media icons. We have Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and GitHub icons placed here. we will go to the structure CSS. So here I'm using display flex, then align items to center, justify country space between. So you will get distance between the both elements, that is heading element is alright user and the social media icons. We have spaces aligned exactly at center because the justify content is space between. So text direction is go, column gap is given, border radius, background color is given to it. The box shadow effect is also given to it. You can see like box shadow effect with a border of 5 points. Then you have footer left, center, and footer right is for the social media icons. Place flex, flex direction is 0. Column gap is 20 pixel. That is the gap between each and every social media icon is 20 pixels gap. And for the social icons, we are adding the width, height, border, and back border radius, that is 10 pixel. We can see lightly curved edges to the icons. Then we have anchor tag for the social media icons. Then whenever you hover onto the social media icons, you can see change in color. That is the main color. That whenever we hover onto them, we'll get the indigo color for the icon. And text direction is column for the for the mobile version, because we don't want we don't have that much amount of space. So it will be text direction will be column version, so that we'll get all rights reserved, and below it we'll get the social media icons. So this is the entire website that we have built using this code. So this is the home section. Then we have the skill section. Then we have the education section. Then career, hobbies. Let's go to the hobbies. Then testimonial, and last contact. So this is the website that we have built. It really takes lot of efforts for building this website and explaining you line by line code. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. The entire source code is available in the desktop, the description. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to create this responsive portfolio website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Then the source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. You can see the typing effect on the name video developer, web developer. This is done by using typed JavaScript library. You can see the hover effect on the button, and you can see the hover effect on the social media icons, and you can see the Glassmorphism effect on the profile image. Then if you go to the skills section, you can see the box shadow effect and how neatly we have uh, designed the entire skill sets, and you can see how we integrated the icons into the skill sections, and you can see 70%, 60%. It gives a very professional look to your portfolio. Then you can see the hover effect on the navbar also. You can see this is the education section. They are aligned one after the another using flex. Then we have career. In the career, you can see the box shadow effect around each and every goals. It you can see how professional it looks. Then we have hobbies. Then testimonial section. You can see how neatly we have designed them. The curvature and entire circle inside which we have aligned our image. It gives a very professional look to our website. This is one of the latest types of portfolios that are in design, that is using Glassmorphism and having a gradient background. You can see now we are in the contact form. You can see how they are aligned one on the another, and the icons. You can see the email. This entire website is also available in mobile version. This is entirely responsive. Let me show you that. This is the mobile version of the website. You can see the navbar here. We can move to the scroll section, skills section. You can see the effect of navbar, how neatly we have aligned the entire sections. The entire website is made using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Try to build this website by your own. Take the reference code which is available in the description. Definitely try to visit the channel for more amazing content. And if you like the website, please like, share and subscribe. It gives a very much time, efforts for building such websites and deploying them to you. And the full tutorial, line by line tutorial, will be available in the website, in the YouTube channel. Please try to visit there for more for learning HTML, CSS and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description. Thank you.